What's up, guys? Hani from Luxury Gaming here, and I'm here with Nesh.
Oh,
And we're here to commentate LCS 11 finals. It's BK versus Pro Yushiru. So yeah, Ben K versus Ryan Yu. You already know who both these players are. So yeah, let's hop right into it. So it looks like Ryan ends up going first here. Opening hand is Oviraptor, Tyranno, Mystic Mine, Gamma, Double Evolution Pill. Benkei opens World Legacy Guard Dragon, Phantasme, Dragon Maid, Router, and Safer.
okay. So we have Ryan opening with a normal summon of a Raptor, which will probably grab Misk, I think. Yeah, it's Misk. Then he goes for Misk effect, special summon. He doesn't use the effect because he has already Tyranno in hand and it doesn't bring him anywhere, so I think that's fine to not use it. He goes for Kuribo and then that triggers the Phantasme. Wow, Phantasme is an amazing card for this format because Dragon Link is very popular and only Phantasme out at least half board of a Dragon Link, so it's actually a very good meta call from Benkei. Then Ryan links the 2-off for Lambda, which telegraphs the Gamma. Then special summon Tyranno. Okay, so he's going for Unicorn to target itself and then lock his opponent under Mystic Mine. Okay, that's very good.
And wow, Benkei top 6 Tiding, and that's honestly insane because that's their only real out to Mystic Mine here. So yeah, that's insane to draw it so early in the game. I think that's actually just gonna cost Ryan here. That's just so unfortunate for Ryan. So yeah, Benkei sets 2 and passes turn.
And Ryan top deck another Gamma, which ends his turn because there is nothing he can do.
Now Benkei is able to play Tiding, bounces back the field spell, and now he's summoning Safer, uses Safer effect. We don't see Gamma because he sends Router as cost. Yeah, this is just not good for Ryan right now. Yeah, it's honestly looking like Benkei is just going to be able to play through everything. So he summons Striker, goes ahead, summons Nocto Vision as Chainlink 2. Chainlink 1 was Striker, Striker adds the field spell. He links 2 away, goes ahead and he makes Hieratic Seal. He plays World Legacy Guard Dragon for Safer. Goes ahead and summons LP. Uses World Legacy to move the LP. He then goes ahead and uses LP effect, which gets met by Gamma. NK goes ahead and uses the tactical talents to rip the last card out of Yushiru's hand, leaving him with just a dead Gamma. And now he uses Boot Sector Launch. Sector Launch summons Tracer. Tracer uses the effect to pop the World Legacy, and yeah, from here you already know what's gonna happen. He's gonna go ahead and make Quad Boral, and Quad Boral is gonna reborn to now make either Chaos Ruler or Savage, and yeah, Ryan has enough. We're going into game 2.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty unfortunate for Ryan.
Nothing you could really do there. I mean, they both opened
Benkei top deck that Tiding, and we know the nuts.
Yeah, honestly, it was well played.
Nuts. Actually, Ryan opened.
It was well played by Ryan. Ryan could have either ended on Gamma plus Tyranno, or he could have put his opponent under mine. After seeing Phantasme, he decided to put his opponent under mine, which I think was correct. But even beforehand...
Yes, I also think it was correct.
Yeah, even beforehand, he did find a way to put up at least Conductor plus Gamma, which was really well played by Ryan. So I think Ryan played correct that game. I think Benkei just really got very fortunate to see Tiding so early. What do you think, Nash?
I think also the fact that Benkei is not running 2 Tiding, but he's running 3 Tiding, which is actually a very good meta call because Dino struggles against 3 Tiding, and 2 Tiding cannot be enough sometimes. So,
well, Benkei goes first.
We see Benkei opening Quick Launch.
Open Quick Launch, Recharger, Tiding, Lavineer, and Guard Dragon. And Ryan opens Mystic Mine, Archosaur, Oviraptor, Pot of Prosperity, and Fossil Dig. So, yeah, very, very good hand from Benkei. Just seeing the tiding already, you already know he could end on at least 3 interruptions.
Mm-hmm.
So quick launch gets played first, summons Tracer, turns that into Striker. Striker searches for field spell. Then he's gonna go ahead and normal summon the Recharger. Yep. Turn those 2 into Erratic Seal. Plays World Legacy Guard Dragon. Summons back the Tracer. Summons the LP. Moves the LP. And we already know Ryan doesn't have any hand traps, so looks like NK is gonna go ahead and play through without any interruption. So he goes safer, which is really smart because he could go ahead and use Ravine, send Levianeer to the grave later on in the game, and add it back. So very, very well played. Now the Safer's going to go ahead and add him White Dragon. White Dragon's going to turn into Fisty. White Dragon's effect is going to add Black Dragon. Fisty can now use the effect to Reborn. Reborn's Tracer. Then makes Romulus to add the Ravine. He now goes ahead and summons Levianeer, rips a card out of his opponent's hand.
Whoa. That's a good one.
Yeah, that was a really, really good hit from NK. That was actually insane. Wow. Honestly, that right there might have just won him the game by itself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, honestly, I think that's... Dude, this has just been BenK's game. Like, if you guys seen what has happened in the last couple matches, like the hit off of Levianeer right there, ripping Tiding off the top. Honestly, just a lot of very fortunate situations. So BenK goes ahead, plays Ravine. He goes Ravine, pitch the Tiding, sends the Dragon Maid, and now he's gonna go ahead Tiding, Reborn the Dragon Maid. Also,
there is also another thing I would like. There is also another thing I would like to notice: the fact he keep the Dark Ruler in hand of Saruja, because the only way Ryan can clear the board is by using Dark Ruler, so he cannot push for game, and he will have a backup play to turn off the Ryan turn later.
Yep, I think BenK is just playing this flawlessly right now. You're definitely right about the Dark Ruler. Just holding it just in case if something goes wrong, he can have a backup play. And now he's deciding to use the Tracer to pop the Saryuja, summon Savage, keeps the Synchron on board. Savage effect equips Saryuja. Adds back Levianeer. Sets the Tiding and passes turn. Very, very well played.
Okay. Someone could argue about the fact why BenK didn't go for didn't go for Pepe Garuler or didn't go for Otred. The fact is BenK doesn't run these cards. And the reason is because he's playing a Super Poly in the side and he plays 2 Super Poly targets, and that's why he was able to beat either Shadow and the Mirror.
Wow.
Plays the Borreload Fusion, and he plays Dragospelia. And he actually won against the pack by using Super Poly twice.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's a very good meta call. Maybe it's not usable in the future because it was just for this event, because he was expecting a lot of Shadow and Dragon Link, but this event maybe it was correct to not playing Ruler and Otred, because makes no sense to play Ruler without Otred, so I guess that was a good one. So Ryan starts with Prosperity, which basically BenK is forced to negate Prosperity because there are so many cards Ryan can hit right now, because the whole deck of Ryan is done by all board breaker cards. And hitting Dark Ruler, it's basically worse than not negating the pot right now, so he's forced to negate the pot.
Yep, he is pretty much a pot, and that he does.
Yeah, and he does. So he discard the Misk. Now there are 2 line of plays. Like, you can use Tiding on Misk, and then you get... you can use Tiding on Misk, and then you can use Seal on the Mystic Mine to special summon Chamber and add the 3rd Tiding, because like I say, the ban plays 3 Tiding, which is actually the meta call which we were talking about previously. So this is a very good line of play. Or the second line of play is the holding the tiding for the Mystic Mine in end phase, but I don't think that should work. So let's see what happens. Ryan. No. Banky will activate tiding on Misk to add it back, so Ryan is forced to play the main phase 2 if he wants, but now Mystic Mine drops the board, and now the seal is chained to special summon chamber, like I was saying, to add the third tiding in end. Yeah, this puts a lot of pressure. Okay. So activates again Mystic Mine and pass the turn.
So he draws another copy of Dark Ruler, no more. But now, honestly, all he can have to do here is just set tiding and pass turn, and just use tiding on the end phase and good there. I really think there's no real way for Ryan to actually come back unless he draws like Lost World or something. He just needs something drastic to happen. So OV into Pankratops.
Over into Pankratops, and now the thing is, Ryan, when he does go for the game 2 or game 3, he sides out one Archosaurus. I know that because we studied the side patterns together, because, I mean, we are all Dino players, basically. And one Archosaurus is always sided out, and the fact he draw one Archosaurus is pretty much unfortunate, because now, oh, that's a very good one. That's a very good play, because let me explain. Thing is, now by using tiding on Misk, Ryan is forced to play main phase 2. But the thing is, if he wasn't banishing Unicorn from the extra deck, because if you check the extra deck banish, he banished the Unicorn. If he wasn't misplaying on that, he was able to Unicorn itself back and keep the Mystic Mine on the board, which is kind of unfortunate right now.
And bouncing back to Miscellaneous was really good, because now he can't summon Pankratops, number 1. Number 2, they both control one monster, so on the end phase, mine would die. So honestly, I think bouncing back to Miscellaneousaurus is really good here. And
but the misplay was banishing the Unicorn, because in main phase 2 he could have used the Misk. He cannot use Misk because he only has one Archer. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over. He has only one Archer. It's over.
That was it.
He discards the Archer to show is it, because he only runs one post side, and I mean that's unfortunate. Like, this was the Banky day.
Yeah, it was literally Banky's day right here, because like I said, the tiding off of game 1 and then game 2 just hitting the card out of his hand with Levianeer was just so broken. It was honestly just
Yeah, it was very amazingly played by Banky. Unfortunately, when you take two high-level players together, it's very unlikely the fact they are gonna grind for a lot of turns, because they are gonna put some way to win conditions and to steal the game in a few of turns. Basically, it's very unlikely the fact we will see two high-level players
grind
to go back and forth grinding. Yeah, it's very unlikely this.
They're both just trying to end the game as fast as possible, and you can see here that Benkei and Ryan pretty much played flawlessly the whole game. It only came down to minor things like ripping the tiding or Levianeer hitting the card out of the hand. Just the smallest things like impacted this game, like the Unicorn banish or drawing the Archosaur when it's his only copy in deck. Honestly, it's just the smallest things, right, Nesh?
Yeah, it is. Like, there is nothing you can do sometimes.
But, you know, congrats to Ryan. He did go undefeated throughout the whole tournament except the finals, so almost. But honestly, big congrats to Benkei. I know he's played in a lot of LCSs, and to get a W here, honestly, must feel great. So, yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for us. And see you guys in the next LCS. So yeah, later guys.